Okay, part 3 of chapter 3's demonstration problem, making the trial balance. And I'm not going to need to go through the entire problem and write it all in. I'll just give you some hints. So as normal, when we are filling out a financial statement in accounting, we head our paper with the correct information. So Thomas Investment Counseling, and the name of the report is a trial balance. Now, a trial balance is sort of an unofficial financial statement. It's nothing that we give to our banker or our board members. It's just a way for us to make sure that all of our accounts are in balance before we start with any of our other procedures for example, making the income statement. So these are dated the exact day that you put them together. So the date in our book was January 31st next year. Okay, so the easy thing about a trial balance is you just simply list your accounts straight down and you put the balance in the T account either on the debit side or the credit side, whichever side it is on. Okay, you start with assets. So you'll name your assets first. So you'd have your cash first, your accounts receivable second, your equipment, your furniture, whatever. Okay, so your assets are going to come first. Next, you have your liabilities. So accounts payable. And then you have your capital accounts, starting with your capital and then your drawing. And then you follow that with your fees income, your revenue. And then your expenses. There's usually a few. Okay, so assets always have a debit balance. Come on. Okay, assets always have a debit balance. Accounts payable always has a credit balance. Capital always has a credit balance. Drawing always has a debit balance. And fees income always has a credit balance. And expenses always have a debit balance. Okay, so when you get all of the totals from your T accounts into the trial balance, then you have your just totals at the bottom. You have a single line, and then you write in your totals. Yikes. And then your double line. Super straight with the ruler. Can't do it on my tablet here. All right, so of course your debits and your credits will equal. Up to this point in this chapter, we haven't really been saying debit and credit. We've been saying increase side and decrease side of the T account. Okay, so we will merge into actually calling them debits and credits when we get into our next chapter, when we more so work with accounts rather than just T accounts. All right, so that should be a pretty good look at what problem 3.4 is going to be. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.